we'll reconvene. First presenter is Isabel Gilbert-Palmer, all the way from Kuatunu. Welcome, Isabel. Verbal submission, there isn't a written one. It's on page 262, but Isabel's just doing a verbal. Please take a seat and push the right-hand button on the red light will come on and you're good to go.
Right, the other right. Okay. Atamare and Morena.
So you'll have 5 minutes when you've got 1 minute left, you'll hear that. Thank you.
I think I might have been, I'll sit down by then. This is a little bit of a look at me because I'm a bit of a maverick and I actually came to get you all to put a line through my submission, which I sent to you in a fit of madness. So just remember that. And I want to start afresh. Well, actually, I did have a handout to give you so you would look like you're occupied while I was speaking to you. But I've got 3 desks and I left it on one of them and not in my bag, but I'll send it to you. One thing I want to say, besides the fact I'm Isabel Gilbert-Palmer from Kuatunu, I'm into my 7th decade and I now have dental plates. So if you can't hear me or you think I'm slurring, I'm not drunk, it's my dental plate.
Thank you, Isabel. What I will ask you to do is just pick that thing up and bring it a little bit closer to
me?
you
Okay.
So the folks online can hear quite clearly. Thank you.
Right. Now,
Thank
I've
you,
got
Mark.
copious notes and I've apologised for why I'm here to, get rid of that ridiculous submission I threw at you, but it does have roots in something I want to say today. What's very important to me, and this is my first issue, is acknowledgement. And right now I want to acknowledge Pare Hauraki, whose homeland we are all in terms where you may live, work, visit, pass through, and respect. And I want us all and you to recognise the importance of their rich traditional and cultural and social life before we arrived, and to respect their elders and today their current worldview and aspirations, and give them attention to the origins of their long history here. So it's really important. In my reading and online, I see this statement, which is on everything that they put out, whether it's digital or English. So I'd like to see that this council might think about that and create one. The other reason I'm here is I want to acknowledge my community, my people, and I'm talking about the community that I live in Kuatunu, which is a very dynamic, arts motivated, environmental community, which does take a lot of looking after of our community. So I like to acknowledge them. And I also like to acknowledge the new Māori and Pacifica artists, contemporary artists collective that I have got built around me, and the role that I see them going to be playing in the art world on the peninsula. I don't want to talk any more about the art world because I know that my colleagues are going to tell a lot more than I have. The other acknowledgement I'd like to make is that TCDC invited us to view the content of their budget and their planned spending, and I've seen a lot written about what's not right and what is right in my local newspaper, but I see it like it's a macro budget, just like we have at home, and you guys have got to decide what you're going to spend things on. If we think about it at home, it's like, what are we going to do? Should we buy a house? Should we buy a car? Should we buy a swimming pool? Should we build mum a room, or should we go on holiday? It's kind of like that. This is what you guys are doing, and good luck. Now, what I want to point out from my reading of your long-term, oh my God, what's missing? There's no art strategy. Why is that? Please tell me